Today's Tuesday Tidbits, we're going to start talking about some of the risks that retirees have to deal with. Today it'll be sequence of returns. I hope you enjoy. So today we're talking about some of the things that retirees deal with, and the specific topic is going to be sequence of returns. This is something that oftentimes escapes people because their entire life they've been in the accumulation phase where they're accumulating assets, getting ready for retirement. And so their focus has just been stay in the course. However, when we move into retirement, many of the rules that have served us well get thrown out the window, and we have to start with a new set of rules. So I'm going to share this information and hopefully it'll help understand. So this is an example of individuals, and when we're in an asset where we can have volatile returns, we can have negative returns some year, positive returns the other, it's very important when we get into the retirement phase as to when those negative years occur. So in this scenario, we've got a favorable sequence of returns and an unfavorable. Both scenarios are $100,000 to begin with. Both scenarios, by the end, from age 40 to 64, they average 8% in both scenarios. They both end up, you'll notice, with the same amount of money because we're not taking distributions and we're not making contributions. We drop the sum of money in and we just let it bake. This is what people are familiar with. However, when we move to the distribution phase where we're going to start taking money out, in this scenario, you can see same rate of return, favorable sequence. The individual starts taking their distributions. And when they get out to age 89, they've drawn all the income they wanted and they've still got a large sum of money left. However, with the exact same rate of return, but we're simply inverting them where we have some negative returns in the early years, you'll notice in this scenario, the individual is out of money. They run out of money before they run out of months. And it's the same average 8% return. But it all depends on when did those negative numbers hit. Did they hit early, either just before or just after retirement? Or did they happen later? The later that they happened, the less of an impact they have. There's an interesting study that was done recently where they took 10 individuals that all had the same amount of assets. We're going to draw the same amount of income. They started one retiring, and then every 90 days, they had another one retiring. Exact same scenario. The varying difference was staggering. You had some people that ended retirement with multiple millions of dollars. You had other people that ran out of money before they got to the end of retirement purely because they retired 90 days earlier or later than the other individual. So it was absolute pure luck as to when somebody retired and what happens to have happened from a sequence of return perspective. If these are questions that you'd like to have a conversation about, don't hesitate to give us a call here at Westside Advisors and Insurance Services. That's what we do. We protect income. We'd love to have that conversation with you. Hope you have a great week.